welcome to Running Plays with Coach P. Wade. I am Coach P. Wade. And first of all, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this today, I would truly appreciate it. And if you've already subscribed, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate your support. I appreciate the encouragement that people give me daily. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me at Coach P. Wade on Instagram, at Coach P. Wade on TikTok, and Patrice Wade on Facebook. So today, the topic that I'm going to talk about today, because I've been having a lot of conversations with people about why they had to go through things, and it just made me think about a event in my life that I had to go through or that I went through, but now that I have grown and evolved, it had to happen. And that's what I want to talk about today. So I'm going to give y'all a little story time about me. I'm going to be vulnerable and talk about my divorce. So I'll give you a quick story. I won't make this too long, but I was married in 2014. So my ex-wife, we were together 2 years at the time when we got married. Beautiful marriage. We decided to, shortly after we got married in 2014, we decided prior to getting married that we were going to move our family from Tennessee to Atlanta for better opportunities. Probably one of the best things that we both did for our lives and our journey. So 2014, we moved to Atlanta. We're living the life. Things get tough. It's very expensive out here. I was working. She was in school to be a nurse. You all probably know how the story goes. My plate got heavy. She was in school. It was just a lot going on. I had my stepson at the time, her son, and unfortunately, our marriage came to an end. We became distant over the 5 years that we were in Atlanta. I would say maybe about 4 years prior to us becoming distant. We started changing. We were married pretty young, I believe. When we started dating, she was 21, I was 24. When we got married, she was 23, I was 26. So we got married pretty young. We got out here to Atlanta. I mean, it was great at the beginning, but eventually things didn't work out as we planned, and we got divorced. As many of you that are probably watching this probably have gone through a divorce, maybe going through a divorce or a breakup. It's the same type of heartache, right? Losing a relationship is, man, like I think some people say could be close to losing someone to death, but it's a grieving experience, and it may not be the same. So I don't want to offend anybody if you're like, nah, that's not true. That's just what people say, but I will say it is a very, very, very tough loss. And for me, it was one of the lowest points in my life. It wasn't the first time I faced depression, but it was the most severe form of depression where I couldn't get up. I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to face the day. But that's when I began my first journey of therapy, which was very helpful. But what I did during that time I had to face the day because I had a job. I worked in retail at the time, and I had to face the day. So I threw myself into work. But it was one of the lowest experiences, lowest moments of my life. And I didn't understand why we had to go through that. I didn't understand why I had to go through that. I had it planned out. I'm a planner. If anyone knows me, you all get to know me. I plan things out. I knew our life would be beautiful. And then I got hit with this blow of us just not being able to connect anymore. She was a great person. I was a great person. Did I do some things that I shouldn't have done in our marriage? Yeah, for sure. Did she do some things? I don't know. But it just didn't work out. And you may be watching this and maybe going through something similar. And for me, I was like, this is the worst thing that could be happening to me. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. I forced myself into work, which on the other side of that, things came out well there. But it was just emotionally like I was at my lowest. I had lost so much weight. I was 119 pounds. I'm 5'7", y'all. I was 119 pounds at the age of 30 because of this. That's how traumatic it was for me. I didn't see my life going on. I didn't want to live. I thought I should kill myself. I'll be straight up. I did not want to live anymore. But I'm saying all that to say the way it impacted me, because I want to talk about why things have to happen, and what you're going through right now, it may be necessary for your evolution. I got out of that. It took years of therapy. I don't think I got into a relationship maybe about a year and a half, like a long term relationship after that. But some of the things that transpired and how it impacted me, it showed me that I built resilience. I found that I can bounce back. I found that there is light at the end of the tunnel. I found that there's still air for me to breathe. There's still oxygen. I found that I could come up out of the water because I felt like I was drowning. And so many of these things happen. It also allowed me to grow within my career. Man, I got promoted so many times during that dark time because I did put myself into my work and I grew. I grew so much as an individual because I was in therapy, I was journaling, I was doing a lot of the tasks and assignments, being still, being at peace, going for walks, learning myself, learning about self love. I didn't know what self love was at the time of my divorce. I never even talked to anybody about that until I got into therapy. I had to find out why I wore a cape. Where did my cape come from? Because if anybody knows me, I wear a cape. I want to save everyone, save everybody. And for whatever reason, that's what I did. I wore a cape and I had to figure out a lot of these things. But I'm telling you all, if you're watching this, that whatever you may be going through, that it has to happen. Whatever you went through, that it had to happen. Today, I am now a motivational speaker. I am now an author. I am now a mentor. I am now a coach. And I help people navigate through tough situations in life, whether it's relationship transitions, job transitions, mental transitions. It could be whatever they're going through. And I'm able to impact so many. I'm living in my purpose because of what I went through. I'm at a point in life where I'm at so much. I know who I am. I I have peace in my life. My life isn't chaotic. I'm at the point where I am so present when it comes to my family. I love differently. I enjoy the moments differently. I savor it. It's like when sometimes you got a good piece of food or something and you really savor it. I savor the moments. I take the time to look my family members in the eyes, feel their pulse, be there with them. If I had not gone through my divorce, I would not be in the position I am today. If I did not go through my divorce, I wouldn't be walking in my purpose today. If I had not through my divorce, I wouldn't be able to assist all the people that I have helped the last few years get through very low times mentally and emotionally. I want to give you some advice. If you are experiencing anything like this where you're like, why me? Why am I going through this? Or why did you go through it and you still haven't gotten to the other side of the healing? Don't have fear of the outcome. That's the number one thing. Do not fear the outcome. I know some people say when one door closes, another one opens, or there's, light at the end of the tunnel. We hear all these different things, but I promise you, don't fear the outcome, because I get it. We all have these things planned. It's like when I hear Andre 3000 and the Outkast song, where he says, you can plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather. At this point in my life, that hits different. And I've said that in a video. But because we have all these plans, and when plans don't go through, it hurts. We feel lost, especially when a lot of your identity is within the person you're with, your boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, spouse, whatever, husband, wife. You lose yourself. So you don't know what that looks like moving forward, especially if you have kids involved. So the people that have kids involved, that's so scary. But I promise you, if it is at that point where it's time to move on, do not fear the outcome. Just know, as long as you keep moving forward, as long as you pour into yourself, as long as you go on a self-care and a self-love journey, as long as you do things like journaling, meditating, doing your affirmations, working out, taking care of your physical and mental health, you will get to the other side. You will get to the other side and you're going to be fine. So don't fear the outcome. I read something the other day that said, what if your plans got ruined so your plans wouldn't ruin you? And I believe that is so true. A lot of times we think what we're going through is so bad, but that's probably the best thing that ever happened to you. Whether we're talking relationships or we're talking jobs, whatever. Sometimes we think it's the worst thing that's happening to us when in actuality it's the best thing that's going to be for our life. But you can't see it now. But I'm just here to tell you, if you're going through anything like this, if you're watching this, you may be, or you may be trying to you may be trying to get to the other side of it, or you've already got into the other side but you're trying to heal. Keep going. Understand that it had to happen. You're gonna be better off for it. Does it suck? Does it hurt? Yes, it does. I get it. Trust me. I was at the lowest point of my life, but it had to happen. Whatever you're going through, it had to happen. It has to happen in order for you to reach the point that you need to be, in order for you to become who you need to become. So I'm going to go ahead and end it with that. I just wanted to bring this short video to you all today and just let you know that whatever it is, you're going to get through it. Do not have fear of the outcome. Work on yourself. Work on loving yourself. Work on pouring into yourself. And whatever you do, keep moving forward. Do not give up. Keep your head high. Get your support system, whether that's a therapist, whether that's good friends, good family, whether that's a coach, whatever you need, get that in your life. So I'm just going to end it with that. It had to happen. It has to happen, but you are going to be okay. All right. So that's all I got today, y'all. Make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you follow me on my social platforms so you can see behind the scenes, me living my life with my family, different things like that. And just to get daily inspiration and motivation that will help you keep pushing along in life, because I know life be lifing. So that's all I got today. Like I said, follow me. Please like, subscribe. I appreciate you watching, and I'm going to see y'all next time. Coach P. Wade, y'all remember, play time is over. Let's get it.